good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time you are watching this video. I just want to come and talk about a quick situation. And it's not a quick situation, it's a very unfortunate situation that someone reached out to me about. So I wanted to bring some awareness to the situation and try to help this family out. So if anybody knows anything about this situation, I would, be grateful if you could provide some information. But this story and this situation concerns 32-year-old Tristan Bass, and his picture is on the thumbnail, so you can go back and look at this picture. But Tristan Bass is a 32-year-old black male from Goldsboro, North Carolina, who has been missing as of today, I think approximately 10 days. His mother reached out to me through a mutual acquaintance and wanted me to get this story out. And Mr. Bass has been missing since Saturday, October the 16th. And he walked out of his Durham Lake residence at about 1:30 in the morning. And according to his mother, he had just bonded out of jail. He was on probation, and he had just bonded out of jail that Friday. And according to her, she admits that he has some mental health issues. Those issues are schizophrenia and paranoia and things like that. And so, if I'm not mistaken, he's on medication for those things. But she also did mention as well that he suffers from a drug abuse problem. And so being someone who has suffered from that sickness as well, I don't pass any judgment. But those are some things that may have caused him to go missing. Nevertheless, he's been missing. According to his mother, he was out that Friday. He came back in at about 12 o'clock, and during that time, he was, pretty under the influence. She said she definitely know that he was high off something, but also he was, having some conversation, speaking of the dead, and saying that he was talking to the devil, and talking to his dead grandparents, and mentioned that the devil was trying to kill him and things of that nature. So during that time, I think he left, and since October the 16th, which is once again about 10 days ago, he has been missing and hasn't been seen. According to his mother, Ms. Tawana Bass. His siblings have been looking for him. People asking around, the neighborhood. And once again, Durham Lake Road, I think is a very, I wouldn't say, it's a known community in the Goldsboro, Wayne County area. But his mother also mentioned that he frequented other places. And once again, being someone who has experienced the sickness of drug addiction, I know that there are several places where you can go to hang out and disappear. So nevertheless, if anyone knows the whereabouts of Mr. Tristan Bass or has seen him in any capacity during these past 10 days, we are asking you guys to reach out to either his mother, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. She has already filed a missing persons report. To no avail. He still hasn't been discovered. Or even once again, reach out to myself. You can remain anonymous if you guys know anything about his whereabouts. Hopefully and prayerfully, Mr. Bass is still alive, and unfortunately, he he is out having a mental episode. But as I always say, the town of the county of Wayne and the city of Goldsboro is entirely, in my opinion, too small for a 32-year-old man to just disappear into thin air. and no one has any traces of his whereabouts. So we are asking the public if anybody knows anything about Mr. Bass's whereabouts, or have any information concerning his disappearance. Please contact once again the Wayne County Sheriff Office, or once again reach out to even myself or his mother. But she's definitely concerned about him because of his mental illness, but also because of his the other sickness of addiction that he suffers from. And so we are asking once again that if anybody knows the whereabouts, or anybody knows who knows the whereabouts of Mr. Tristan Bass, just come forth with that information so we can help his mother, get some closure about this situation. And once again, he's 32 years old. If I'm not mistaken, he shouldn't be. He's not a danger to anyone, except himself, of course, with drug abuse and his mental capacity. So once again, 32-year-old Tristan Bass. You see the picture on the thumbnail of the video. So if anybody ever sees this video and has information, feel free to reach out to once again the Wayne County Sheriff Department, his mother Tawanda Bass, or even myself. And hopefully we can get Tristan home and safe, and possibly even get him the help and the treatment that he needs, because mental health is definitely something, and mental health and substance abuse is definitely something that takes takes a concerted effort to deal with. So I thank you guys for tuning in. If you could share this video, and maybe someone knows where Tristan Bass is, and we can bring once again his family some relief and comfort and closure. Thank y'all for tuning in.